Okay, here is my test swatch. We are testing the permanency of liquid watercolor paint. And I've done a few different things here. So you'll see Deco, Folk, and Delta. These are three mediums that you can buy to mix in with your paint to make it permanent watercolor. I think you can use it with acrylic also. So I tried a few different tests here. This one, I painted the swatch first, and then took a paintbrush and dipped it in the medium and painted over top of the paint. And I did that for each of the three different brands. This swatch, I actually mixed the paint with the medium in a little pot and then painted it on to see if there's any difference between those two methods. And then in this swatch, I did not put any medium. I simply put watercolor paint, which is the same as this. I just kind of let it blend together. So this has no medium in it, and I fully expect this to just totally wash out of the fabric, at least mostly out. So over here I have a utility sink that has water in it. It also has a little bit of Mr. Clean in it, which I figured would somewhat resemble laundry detergent. And I just am going to drop this in and see what happens to it as it gets wet. And I may have to help it a little bit because it's taking its sweet time getting wet. I see the one corner going down. And I don't want to... Oh, I can see the paint starting to bleed out of that bottom swatch that has no medium in it. And the blue one too is starting to bleed out of this. I see a little bit of bleeding up here on this one, and maybe a minute amount in the purple. Don't see anything in the red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them here to soak and come back. I'll just hit pause with my dry hand and then I'll turn it back on when I come back. Okay, here we are. It's been about half an hour, and quite a bit of the color has stayed in the sink. I'm just going to swirl this around, and I'm going to try and set this. No, that's not going to work. It'll end up in the sink. But what we can see here is that most of the watercolor without medium has indeed washed out. A lot of it has stayed, but it certainly isn't the vibrant color that we originally put in and thought we would see. Now, I don't quite know what caused this, but I see some polka dots in the Deco one. And actually I see some polka dots in this one too. That's kind of odd. I don't see any polka dots in the Delta. Alright, that was where we put the paint down first. And then these down here, no polka dots, and just about as equally vibrant. So I'm saying that for my money, I would do the mixed method. And I'm actually kind of wondering, well, I don't see any polka dots on my counter, so I'm not really sure. And no, that is in the fabric, not from... That's really kind of odd. But anyway, there you have it, folks. Straight from Ruth's laundry room. Thanks for joining us.